Howdy, howdy.
Stick and poke time. I love tattoos. I want to be fully covered. And I am also very okay with messing up on myself. Like, I've been dyeing my own hair for years. I've done my own piercings. I've done my own tattoos. And I'm very aware that if I fuck up or if I make something look fugly, that's on me. This is not a tutorial. I'm not telling you to do this. But if you just so happen to want to do this, this is how I do it. I'll show you the tattoos that I've already done on myself. Everything on my hand, my pinky and my thumb and my middle finger. This one, that one. This little pine tree, this entire snaky snake, these little toilet bound ghosts, this Voltron, this Bill Cipher, this spider web. This is the first one that I ever did. It's also the shittiest one, but you gotta live with that. These teeth, these are actually Toby's baby teeth. He chipped one of his canines and I love him. So these Avatar The Last Airbender symbols. And then I have this halfway down. Now I have this little guy. And I'm thinking of putting this little guy on my ankle. Ta-da! So this is where I keep all my tattooing stuff. It's a tattoo kit that I got on Amazon. Using the stencil paper, I drew on top of it the penguin. It comes with these layers, and this is the layer that actually has the ink and the stencil on it. This is the little contraption that you need to hold the needle. You get these little rubber thingies, some caps to hold ink. They're a little stained. Mind your business. I'm just gonna use black ink. It does come with multiple colors of ink. That's how I was able to do this little rainbow. Then I have these needles. They come with different sizes. You can look up what the sizes mean. I kind of just look at how big the needle is and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I got these little rubber thingies to hold the needle down. Before we actually start setting everything up,
I'm going to shave it so that there's no hairs and wash my hands afterwards.
now is this gonna be 100% sanitary? Absolutely not. But I'm doing it to myself. Got some water, got some paper towels, and got all this stuff here. Yeah, I'm already touching stuff. Yeah, I already touched my hair. Yeah, everything's already contaminated. This is what I'm saying. And I don't want to wear gloves because I'm doing these to myself. Like, I have a little rubber grippy thing. Gonna take that out. Get the needle out of there. This rubber piece goes inside of here like this. Just squeeze it in there. Ta-da! Like that. And then this piece has a little stick coming out of it. You're gonna squish it in there like this. You want the smaller rubber piece sticking up like that. Just line it up with the little grooves. Then you're gonna wrap it up like this and you've got your needle on the grippies. Ta-da! There's my little device. You can sterilize the needle with fire. Just gonna get one of these little buckets. It's a little bit stained because ink stains. This is the one that came with the kit. I'm almost done with this black ink, which is why I bought this really big refill. And now I have all my little things set up. Trash. Now I'm gonna put this stencil on. I just used deodorant on the area. Gel deodorant. It kind of needs to be like that jelly texture. Now I've got some tape on it. The hard part is honestly placing it. Does that look straight? I just want like... and ta-da! Okay, honestly, kind of fixed it. Be honest, is it ugly? I love penguins, that's why I'm trying to tattoo a penguin on myself. You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Alright, now I just kind of tapped it dry so that it wouldn't have all of the extra deodorant sliminess on it. And now, honestly, all you do is dip this guy in the ink. There's multiple needles there, and when you dip it in the ink, it just kind of holds on to it with physics. I don't know physics. Like what is that called? A fountain pen. So I dipped it. You can see that the tip is black now. There's ink in there. The first thing that I do, it's gonna look pretty rough, but you're just gonna go along the entire outside through every line. The parts that are fully black, I'm not gonna do any of those yet. I'm literally just gonna go outside all of the lines, all of these little lines, and it's gonna look super, super, super rough. It's just gonna be a bunch of dots in that general shape, but it's okay. Because the thing with stick and pokes, layers and layers of so many dots to make it look nice and pretty. You kind of want to go at this angle. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you kind of want to go at an angle like this and push the ink in. You don't want to push too hard because you don't want a lot to bleed out. Like with example with this spider web, it is a little bit blown out because I was pushing in so deep, so that can happen. But well, like, let's say with these, some of the places that have gaps are because I was pushing in a little bit too light. So you see, it's kind of like trial and error. I would say it's better to have to retouch something than it is to have to deal with blowout. But if you don't care, go at it, dude. I dip this in and then just get some of the ink out of there, because if you have too much ink in the needle, sometimes it gets a little goopy and nasty. So you want to be cleaning this out so that none of the ink dries on your needle. I don't know if any of those tips were good or not, but yeah. I'm literally watching an Adelie penguin while I'm tattooing an Adelie penguin on me. Now I've got a good layer going. I haven't done the feet yet because that's kind of the hard part, and I'm gonna do my first wipe, and this is gonna be the part where it kind of looks like you fucked up and you made a huge mistake and you should never tattoo yourself again. But trust me, you just gotta keep going. Now you have a very, very, very faint outline that looks pretty terrible. We are farther. It's been long enough that I need a break to eat. I would recommend that when you're taking a break, you clean your needle as much as possible. I have to be honest with you, okay? I just watched the entire first Princess Diaries, and this is how far through I am now. This area stings so bad, especially like the bottom half, which is what I'm trying to work on more so that I can actually get it over with. It stings, and since I'm doing it to myself, I don't have to do it as hard as I would normally, well, as someone else would normally do it, which means that the ink isn't getting as far deep as it's supposed to, which means that I keep on having to do more passes, which is just making the whole area tender. And anyways, yeah, unless you're better. If you're better than me, my fault. Just finished Princess Diaries 2, and this is where I'm gonna stop for tonight because I'm so tired. I will pick up again tomorrow. Ow, my back hurts. About to start day 2 of tattooing myself, and this attire is completely unplanned. This is just what I wear. Here is my setup again. This time I did use a slightly thicker needle. You cannot see that. I want to fill in these darker spaces more. Also, it stings a lot less when it's a thicker needle. Huzzah! Got some ink on there. I feel like that looks visibly bigger, right? Let me show you, I guess, real time. Takes forever. I think I'm done. It took me way less time today because I was just filling in the black basically. Totally recommend going to a bigger size when you're just trying to fill in black. Penguin. Kind of a derpy little guy. He's a little bit bigger than the stencil was originally. I have no idea how that happened. And now I have a penguin on me forever. Did not realize the amount of blood coming out of the spots that I had just tattooed. Anyways, I love him. He's very cute, and I love penguins, and I love Adelie penguins. Probably took like a full work shift, like a full 8 hours. Anyways, tattoo yourself. Have a good time. Ciao.